400 million years ago, the first insects appeared on Earth. They were small, primitive, and unlike anything that had come before them. But where did they come from? Could Earth's first insects have arrived on ancient meteorites? The idea seems unbelievable, but some scientists think it's possible. Life on Earth had to start somewhere, and the origins of insects remain a mystery. The fossil record shows that insects emerged suddenly and rapidly diversified. Some experts believe they evolved from tiny crustaceans that adapted to land. Others think their origins are far more extraterrestrial. The theory that life arrived on Earth from space is called panspermia. It suggests that microorganisms, or even more complex life forms, could have hitched a ride on meteors or comets. If this is true, insects could be the descendants of alien life. Meteorites have been striking Earth for billions of years. Some carried complex organic molecules, the building blocks of life. In 1969, a meteorite crashed in Murchison, Australia, revealing shocking evidence. It contained amino acids, sugars, and even nucleobases, the ingredients of DNA and RNA. These chemicals are essential for all known life. If these molecules form naturally in space, they might have seeded life on Earth. Could they have also delivered fully formed microorganisms? In 2001, scientists discovered bacteria living inside a meteorite from Mars. This sparked debate about whether microbial life could survive interplanetary travel. Some microbes on Earth can endure extreme radiation, freezing temperatures, and the vacuum of space. Tardigrades, also known as water bears, can survive exposure to open space for years. If simple life forms can endure space, could primitive insect-like creatures have done the same? Some ancient meteorites contain microscopic structures resembling fossilized bacteria. Could these be remnants of extraterrestrial life that once existed elsewhere? If an asteroid carried bacteria to Earth, they might have evolved into more complex organisms. One theory suggests that ancient Martian microbes could have made the journey here. Mars was once a warm, wet world with conditions suitable for life. If life formed there first, debris from a Martian impact could have carried it to Earth. Once here, it could have evolved into something entirely new. Insects share some strange characteristics that could hint at an extraterrestrial origin. They are one of the most resilient and adaptable groups of organisms on Earth. Many can survive extreme conditions, from boiling heat to Arctic cold. Some species, like cockroaches and certain beetles, can endure radiation levels that would kill humans. If they evolved from organisms that once survived deep space travel, this resilience makes sense. Fossil evidence suggests insects appeared suddenly during the Devonian period. At that time, land was mostly barren, with only primitive plants taking hold. Yet insects emerged with fully developed legs, exoskeletons, and complex mouthparts. It's almost as if they arrived fully formed, ready to take over the planet. If insects did come from space, how would they have survived the journey? During atmospheric entry, most meteors burn up from intense heat and friction, but some small meteors and debris could have entered more gently. In 2013, the Chelyabinsk meteor exploded over Russia, sending fragments to the ground. Inside those fragments, scientists found complex carbon structures similar to those in living cells. Could an ancient meteor have carried something even more complex? If primitive insect ancestors arrived this way, they might have spread quickly. Once on Earth, they would have had little competition in their early days. The first insects dominated the land, evolving wings and new survival strategies. They quickly adapted to different environments, from forests to deserts. Their ability to reproduce rapidly gave them an evolutionary advantage. But could their distant ancestors have originally come from another world? Some researchers suggest that spaceborne organisms could be radically different from Earth life. Maybe early insects carried alien DNA mixing with Earth's primitive life. If this happened, the genetic evidence might still exist today. Modern insect genetics reveals some strange and ancient mysteries. Some genes found in insects appear to have no clear evolutionary ancestor. These genetic sequences seem to have arrived suddenly, without a direct lineage. Could they be remnants of an extraterrestrial origin? Even more puzzling is the way insects reproduce. Their eggs are remarkably durable, able to withstand harsh conditions. Some insect embryos can remain dormant for years, waiting for the right conditions to hatch. Could this be an adaptation from a time when their ancestors traveled through space? If insects did come from ancient meteorites, what does that mean for life elsewhere? It would suggest that life is not unique to Earth. Perhaps similar creatures exist on other planets, waiting to be discovered. Astronomers have found thousands of exoplanets orbiting distant stars. Some of them have conditions similar to early Earth. Could life on those planets have evolved in the same way? Or could meteorites from Earth have already seeded life elsewhere? Panspermia works both ways. If life came here, it could have also left. Every time an asteroid strikes Earth, it ejects debris into space. Some of that debris might contain living microbes, or even insect eggs. If those fragments landed on another habitable world, they could start a new evolutionary chain. This raises a stunning possibility. What if insects are not Earth's first space travelers? What if they are the descendants of life that started on another planet entirely? Some of the oldest fossils ever found resemble trilobites, ancient arthropods related to insects. Trilobites existed 500 million years ago and had complex eyes and segmented bodies. If their ancestors came from space, they could have influenced the evolution of all arthropods. This means that not just insects, but spiders, crabs, and even scorpions could have an extraterrestrial connection. It would mean Earth's first invaders weren't aliens in flying saucers. They were tiny creatures that hitched a ride on cosmic debris. If this theory is true, then life is far more widespread in the universe than we thought. It suggests that the seeds of life could be scattered across countless worlds. Insects are among the oldest and most successful life forms on Earth. They outlived the dinosaurs, survived multiple mass extinctions, and continue to thrive today. Could their incredible durability be proof of an interstellar origin? We may never know for sure where Earth's first insects came from. But if they did arrive from ancient meteorites, then life on Earth may not have started here at all. It may have come from the stars, waiting for the right moment to take flight. And if life could arrive on Earth this way, perhaps it's still traveling through space right now, waiting to land on another world and begin again.